Thank you for coming to the channel, because change is what we want and change is what we are going to get. I wanted to briefly talk about your surroundings. What are you surrounding yourself with? What are you doing every day that it either make you a better person or to make you not a worse person but the same person? Or you can even say worse in this situation. Life is funny the way things are. It's funny the way we as humans are, because as time goes on and I'm realizing this more and more, you do become what you surround yourself with in a way. If you happen to surround yourself with a lot of negative people, you will become, you're more likely to become more negative. If you surround yourself with positive people, you will more likely become more of a positive person. And it's all perspective. There's a different perspective. It's perception, and it's more so like a sponge. And whatever you have around you, you're gonna soak in. So think about that. What are you surrounding yourself with? Is it positive influences? Is it negative influences? And the cool thing about life is that we have options. So if you find yourself surrounding yourself with negative influences, we have the options to step back, analyze the situation, and say, you know what, I want to better my life. So now we are aware that we're in a negative scenario. We could pull ourselves out of that scenario and position ourselves in a different situation, in a positive situation. We have that option in life. There's nothing that tells us you're bound to be in the negative. No, you could be in the positive. You could be, it's all about just changing your mind, shifting focus. If you want to be positive today, be positive. Don't wait for somebody to come and grab you by the hand and say, be positive today. You have my permission. No, you give yourself the permission. Nobody gives it to you. Nobody gives it to me. And I tell you, because I suffer from depression for a long time. I suffer from a lot of things growing up. And I could easily blame my past for my present. But what I have to do is understand my past, in a way embrace it, and move on, and understand that the past does not dictate who I am today. It has formed the person who I am today, of course, but I look at the negatives and I understand them, and I'm aware, but I pull myself out of the situation and position myself in a situation where I'm more happy, where I could become more happy or more positive. It's up to us. Nobody's going to do it for us. And I think a lot of times in life we get misguided so many times, and sometimes we don't have guidance at all. We don't have somebody to show us a way. And if you're one of those persons, if you're one of those people who seems to not have any guidance, I would strongly suggest to go out and look for guidance, a mentor. Or here on the internet, you can find a lot of resources. It's very important. But make sure your mind is staying positive. Make sure you're finding positive influences to better your life, because we only got one life. Death is eternal. In life, we got a number of years here, and they go by like that. So don't you want to be happy while you're alive? So think about that, because it is true. Life goes on. Life goes real quick, and we only have a limited time here on earth. But death is eternal.